I'm going to do a hike today. A little bit at the back of the lake there is a dam, and I've been there yesterday already with the motorbike, and I launched the drone there. It's also possible to do a hike to there. You can also hike around the lake, but that takes 4 hours total, which is quite a long stretch. Might be a little bit too much because expectations for today is 30 degrees, which is right now it's already bloody hot. In half an hour or so I am taking a bag with a bottle of water, then I'm going to start walking. So that will be it for today, and after that, not sure. It's hot, and riding a bike with these temperatures in a hot suit, black suit. That's a thing also. Drizzling rain is not nice, but riding in those temperatures with a black suit on with the sun on it is not nice also. So right over there is a power plant. My neighbor at the campsite has worked there for about 7 years. He told me 2 days back. It's now not working any longer. It is set out of commission. It's a huge facility. And might be because of that power plant it is not allowed to swim in the lake. Well, with these temperatures, because today it will be 30 degrees, which is bloody hot, then swimming in the lake would be nice. Nice, isn't it? Those little sheep and little lamb. Aha, here. No access points to the lake at any point. No through road. I knew that already. I don't have any intentions to swim in the lake. Well, that's not true. I do have an intention, or let's put it otherwise, it would be tempting to do that, but it's not allowed. It's a pity. That's pity. Ah, right. It's really beautiful here, people. Really beautiful. And the dam is already there. Which is a little bit quicker than I had expected. Might be the path is going completely around, but I do not think so. There's the power plant. And at the other side we do have the famous Welsh mountains, rough and rugged, as I like them to be. No mountains, oh sorry, no trees. Yeah, at the other side we do have a lot of trees, but I can look over it, and as long as I can look over it, then there is no problem. And it is a really nice hike. I reached the dam for the second time. Yesterday by bike and this time I'm walking. Beautiful. I do hear all kinds of birds, especially when I walked up over the hill over there. I hear several birds, but I'm bad with birds. The Probus social club, of which I am a member of, one of the guys sent me a message yesterday that in Wales you have several very specific birds that you can watch, and some kind of rare birds. So he gave me some information about it, the types and that kind of stuff. But as I said already, I have nothing with birds, so that's a little bit pity. Yeah. I think I hear another one. What should it be? I think an eagle. I think it's an eagle. Nah, can't be an eagle. Not in Wales. You don't have eagles in Wales. Then it should be a condor. That's what it should be. Yeah, a condor it is. I'm sure about it. Now the weird thing is, if you reached your destination, which I have done now because this is the dam I was looking for, then you also need to walk back again. Okay. Fortunately, I have plenty of time. I'm back. That was a nice hike. A really nice hike. It's hot, Paul. It's bloody hot.
It's going to get hotter.
Yeah. But I'm almost done, so not a big deal. I have the idea, Paul, that you're mostly on your own in the rest of the day.
I was just thinking that. It looks like I'll be the only tent here.
Yeah.
Bit of a problem with that.
But you're leaving tomorrow, right? Yeah, okay.
I mean, I can stay another day if I want to, but I don't think I will.
No.
But,
yeah, because if everybody's gone, yeah, then it will be very quiet, right? I also fancy a rain suit, Paul, but
you fancy her?
I might be, if you want to borrow it, it's fine with me.
What's that?
A rain suit.
I don't think I'll need that today. I've got my own.
Ah, yeah.
I come to Wales.
Yeah.
So
Ah! Yeah, thank you. Whoa! Whoa! Thank you very much, bye bye! I have never had such an exciting leave from a campsite. I almost lost the bike because it was tipping over, looking for a spot to put the jiffy on, which is shallow enough that the bike can lean on, but I couldn't find it, and then I lost almost my balance. Okay. And then the guy, the owner, gets awake because he was just sitting there. And then I thought, well man, if you see me coming, then open up the gate. How difficult can it be? Well, finally he did that. Nice. Okay. And then I had two, what is it, Spitfighters? No Spitfighters. F-16s? I don't have a clue. Two jets. Ah, that's what it is. Two jets coming over. Wow. And it is bloody hot already. But now I'm catching some wind. If I catch wind, then it's doable. But first, let's ride through the highway. Well, it's not completely a highway, but looks like it a little bit. The A470. It's Tuesday afternoon at around 4:30. And I've done, I think, 150 miles of motorways. It is 37 degrees in the shade. It's madness. Well, not entirely, because I choose for it by myself. But with these temperatures, it is quite exhausting. But I wanted to do a break. So I was riding and riding and riding and riding, and it is bloody hot. And I thought, well, now I take the first exit that I can see, which is this one. I tried to put the bike down somewhere in the shade. This is also difficult because the shade is mostly at the other side of the road. I found a spot which is this one. Might be that if I go around the corner that it is a little bit better there, but I don't care much. I needed to go off the bike, put myself in the grass, drink a little, and then I'm fit for doing the last hour and a half. This is Harwich. Job done. Where on earth am I? Well, but not on the ferry yet. The ferry is 500 meters further away here, a little bit around the corner. And I can check in at 8:30 this evening. So I have to spend an hour and a half, sort of, still before I can check in. So I have to wait for that. And I'm gonna do how do I gonna do that? Well, I'm next to a subway. To be honest, Harwich is completely changed opposite to what I've experienced 3 years back, because then I was visiting Wales also, and when I came back from Wales towards Harwich 3 years ago, then it was completely different than what I see right now. So there is a Subway and a KFC and a McDonald's and all kinds of shops and a super mall and parking lots and whatever. It looks brand new, and it looks also quite nice, to be honest. So I arrived here and thought by myself, what to do now? Well, the subway, you can create your own sandwiches, your own bread. And I thought, well, let's do something that is healthy. So I asked the lady inside, well, make me something healthy. She did it. and a cold drink, and a cup of coffee. Perfect. The only thing is, that Subway shop here has huge windows, glass windows, all around. And today with the bloody hot sun and 37 degrees on that very large windows, it's a sauna inside. So I was sitting inside on a nice table, eating my healthy sandwich. And I sat there and just reading a little bit on the mobile. But it felt like a sauna. I thought, no, this is something. Hi, no problem.
Sorry.
I'm just chatting to my camera. So it was bloody hot. And then I thought by myself, well, let's go outside. Find myself a nice place on the parking lot. No problem. It's the lady from the subway. She's throwing away some litter. Okay, fun. So I found myself a nice place on the parking lot in the shade, because that's the most important thing for now. You need to be in the shade. Now here in the shade it's 20 degrees. That's perfect. And I'm sitting next to a power charger. Now I don't need to be charged. I'm already hot by myself. 37 degrees on the motorways. And there was a lot of traffic also, a huge amount of traffic, no queues, but everything, all cars are pushing each other on the, the right lane. That sounds silly because in the Netherlands it's the other way around. Then everybody needs to be on the right lane, but here in England you're riding at the left side of the road. So then the right lane is the lane that you need to use to overtake others, right? So the slow lane is the left one and the fast lane is the right one. But every single car is pushing on the right lane. And the left lane is empty, except for a lot of trucks. That's probably the reason everybody is riding on the right lane. But you cannot do faster than 70 miles an hour, which is around 110 kilometers an hour, sort of. It goes most of the time slower than that. So I was sweating my pants off, and I was a little bit irritated because, come on guys, go to the left, to the slow lane, then I can use the fast lane to overtake. Okay, so what I did then, I overtake everyone on the slow lane, at the left side, which is not allowed. So very likely everybody was in that car were shouting to each other, what kind of a moron is going there? That moron was me. Sorry for it guys, sorry. For my English viewers, sorry. But the left lane goes much quicker than the right lane. So just a little hint, a little tip, please go to the left lane, everybody. Unless you are overtaking, which is something nobody does. And the trucks itself also are overtaking each other, right? And then it becomes difficult and even more slow. Now I'm complaining. I shouldn't complain. I had a fantastic week. I should not complain. That's not nice. Not nice for me. So let's stop there. So let's stop doing that. Okay, fine for now. Okay. The ferry.
It's there, mate.
I know.
The port is just there.
Yeah.
You're like 1 minute away.
Yeah, I know.
On that, 10 seconds.
I know.
You can't even get into second gear. No.
This bloke is rambling on a load of rubbish.
Joking with you. Don't worry about the German thing.
No, I'm not worried. I want to get out of here as soon as possible.
Just don't speak to any old French people.
The ferry is around the corner. Okay.
I think I'd have one of those new gold wings.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Scare the gold wings.
yeah, I know. I see you around. Might be. You never can tell. Well, I hope not. He's a bit of an idiot. Harwich International Port. Ah, the boat is already there. Checking. Yeah, now I. This looks familiar. I remember that building too. Facility, and yeah, I do remember that building from 3 years back then. We arrived here and everything was closed, and it takes a lot of time before we can check in, and now might be to get a little bit quicker. Okay, I think it's going to take a while from here. I can remember that from the previous times that it will take a while before we can ride onto the boat.